Great. Well, thank you for having me. My name is Jeff. There were signs I didn't know that I had cancer, and but stage 4 is the worst that you can get. So that began here in San Antonio, Texas. When we got the news, we were, of course, devastated, and we told my parents everything about it. My dad's a retired pastor, Pentecostal preacher, and we prayed because that wasn't supposed to, we didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. Cancer can come in any point in anyone's life. No one is immune to cancer from not having it. Never thought I would have it, but I did. Well, we prayed, and there was a choice I had to make because spiritually, physically, I knew where I was. Spiritually, because there's two sides to the human. It's the physical side and it's your spiritual side. There is a soul. Everyone has one, and everyone's destined to be somewhere. And at that point, I knew in my life I had to make a choice. 15 months later, I'm here talking to you and talking to everyone that sees this video. We left San Antonio, Texas. We didn't even begin the treatment here. The treatment that we got here, the news we got is all that we needed to hear. We knew that we needed to go someplace else, and that was to Goodyear, Arizona, there in Phoenix. And when everything is divinely laid in place, things happen like they're supposed to happen. We had a great urologist. Let me step back. We had the teleconferences and the televideos that we saw, and everything was lined up the first week here. And we left here on my mother's birthday weekend, and her not expecting, to be traveling to Phoenix with her oldest son having cancer. But you're never alone. You may be alone in that room. You may be alone in your bedroom, in your house, and everything is going about. But when you're a cancer patient, no one feels like you feel because no one's been in that position as you have. And that's why the cancer family is important, because you identify with each other, whether it's lung cancer, kidney cancer, brain cancer, cancer of any type, breast cancer, doesn't matter. You're all assembled in one place, and that's CTCA, Cancer Treatment Center of America. And with that journey, I was blessed to have wonderful doctors. I had Dr. Sadehi, just a gift of God and an amazing talent. He's the one that performed the surgery that removed the kidney, and his team was amazing. Before I went into surgery, the chaplain Jeff, knelt down by my bed, and the anesthesiologist held my hand, and we prayed. When you're there, you're lying flat on your back, and you don't know the outcome until 3 hours later, or if you're going to wake up, that's frightening. In addition, just being told that you had cancer, right? But there were steps that had to take place. And so Dr. Sadehi performed that surgery, followed by Dr. Hirani, too, and followed by Dr. Galamaga. So every oncologist we've had has had a purpose at some point in stage of my treatment. Dr. Jati was in the middle of the crux of it all, the battle, and Dr. Galamaga is at the end, where he said, I'm in complete remission. So 15 months later, 5 PET scans, 4 contrast MRI dyes of the brain, because metastasis was into the lungs, into the brain. There's no evidence of disease. And it's on record. No evidence of disease. And Dr. Galamaga says, I can actually claim that you are in complete remission. So I come to CTCA for preventative maintenance and treatment, and just to see, because you never know. But I'll tell you what, there's no cancer there. I'm living off 1 kidney, but my energy level is as if I've had 2, So I'm doing well. I'm thankful for the Lord of all he's done, but most importantly, I'm thankful for CTCA. And when you're diagnosed with cancer during a pandemic, that's a double punch, because your caregiver can't go into the hospital with you. It's you. But over time, there were some of the restrictions were lifted and caregivers could go in, and it's a different place than it was back in April of 2021. Life is flowing, and people there are seeing a difference because CTCA makes the difference. You know, today I'm a living testimony. Today I share my testimony